From surgically modified bodies to becoming a millionaire in a day business, do we even know what's real anymore? Every day we are faced with the next best thing when we're just trying to become healthier, wealthier, and happy. What the fuck is real? What the fuck is true? What the fuck are you supposed to believe about yourself and your success while trying to build something that actually lasts? Welcome to What the Fuck is Beauty Anyway, the podcast. I am your host, Jen Carrasco, founder of Virago Studio, a fitness champion, IFBB pro figure competitor, a skincare line creator, and a serial entrepreneur. Well, and I'm an overall business coach. After years of building businesses from the ground up, I am here to help you with society's standards and, well, to use your beauty within to build something that is truly you and truly impactful. So now let's dive in. What is going on, guys? It's Jen Carrasco here with What the Fuck is Beauty Anyway this week. I am truly excited about today's podcast. I actually just got home from a fabulous little, I don't want to say retreat, but it was a retreat for me. I'm totally into business. I'm into learning everything that I can and expanding my mind. And as many of you know, I'm an RIT Syndicate member, but I'm also with the Apex Executive, which is out of Dallas, Texas. And so I just traveled there on Thursday and just got back on Sunday. And honestly, it's such a fabulous event. It's like-minded individuals just like me running multi-million-dollar businesses or even just investors alone. And let me tell you, when you leave this group, you learn a lot. And sometimes even if it's the knowledge you've already learned, it retrains your brain to actually sit down and start strategizing and thinking things that you need to do and to get yourself to the next level. Because a lot of times I think we know what we want in our mind, but we don't write it down and we don't make a strategic plan. Therefore, we can execute. It's almost like, yeah, we're going to do that, or we're going to grow this business. And then you look at by the end of the year, yeah, you grew that business, but did you really grow it to the potential that you possibly could have? And the reasoning behind that is because when you actually put things into play or they're written down in front of you and you have like quarterlies or monthlies, and you have to set that goals, it makes you strive to a whole different level. And it makes you actually attain so much more in such a shorter period of time than just thinking you're going to accomplish these things or taking yourself years to accomplish these things. So I want to go over some nuggets that I got from my weekend. And let me tell you, I could probably do a couple more podcasts on the nuggets that I got, and which I probably will. But these nuggets are something that I think would be more beneficial for everybody and every day in their life. The reason why is it's not necessarily just for entrepreneurs. It's not just for, fitness gurus. It's not for just the beauty industry. This is overall for every single person to dominate every single part of their life and to actually put a plan in place. So that's really what I want to go through. So my question to you is, what is 2021 going to look like for you? And not meaning that I want you to plan the whole next year. I want you to plan on what it's going to look like that day of January 1st, 2021. What are you going to do in these next couple months to get you to the point to where you want to be in 2021? So, one question that I get asked quite a bit is, how do you obtain your goals? or your drive? And honestly, it's because I put plans and actions. And I have procedures written down of what I want to accomplish and when I want to accomplish. Same with my fitness business is that if I'm getting ready for a show, I have a show date and I know what I have to do to get ready for that show date. Because if I don't do what I'm supposed to do daily, I will not be ready for that. And the only person it is really going to hurt is myself. And that is a huge accountability for me. I am wanting myself to be satisfied, not anybody else. I don't care about anybody else's opinions. I just care about if I'm satisfied, because I don't want to look back one day and regret that I didn't accomplish something because A, I wanted an extra scoop of peanut butter, or B, I just wanted to fucking sleep in a little bit. It's knowing what you need to do to get yourself to that next level. So future visions are key. That is where all of the good transitions in life come from. So future visions and then implementing future visions. If you want to see your life unfold in front of your eyes with amazing cars, abundance of money, but better yet, my envision has actually always been to help people succeed. And my vision when I was, 19, 20, was a vision to help women succeed with the beauty and to understand the beauty knowledge and the ingredients and what products do for you and what you can do without having to go surgically or do anything like that. Then my next vision in life was all about fitness. It was really gearing into, what makes a substantial protein? What is a beneficial pre-workout? What do you need as far as ingredients in that? And what do I need to do to my body to fuel it? Or what do I do to my body to get to that next level? And now my vision is to help people succeed that will help them succeed faster than what I did. And that is something that actually I'm extremely passionate about, because I have failed numerous of times. And honestly, if I had somebody next to me that could teach me all of the nuggets that I know now, I just think about how much farther I would be today. And that is why I have transitioned the podcast a little bit. So then that way I can give you those nuggets in your life. So, homework. This is something I want you to do in your journal, which I'm going to recommend that you keep a journal with my podcast. I want you to write this down. In order to change, you need to write shit down and follow a path every day to get there. Just like diet and nutrition, even skincare, you have to follow a regime every single day to make progress. So, here are my journal transitions that I want you to write down for January 2021, and that is the 1st of January 2021. The first one I want you to write down is, who do you want to surround yourself with by 2021? Next question. What does my health look like by 2021? Next one. What does my business look like in 2021? And what does my mindset look like in 2021? And the last one is, what do my financials look like in 2021? I want you to be honest with yourself. I want you to own your own shit with this. I want you to be consistent. And like I said in my Facebook post, Do not be a little bitch and sink to average. You are better than that. This life was made to push you to your full potential. So what is 2021 going to look like for you as of that January 1st? So let's go back to the questions. My first question was, who do I or who do you want to surround yourself with by 2021? The reason why this is such a substantial question is because a lot of times we surround ourselves with familiar people. And I'm going to give an example. And I'm sure he's not going to be very happy to hear this. But for instance, I don't really speak to my father too much. And the reason being is when I do, I always hear that I work too hard. I need to enjoy life. The last time I talked to him, he said he's going through depression right now because of COVID. And my thinking to myself is, I'm not going to stop talking to him as my father and I love him. But then I also have a life that I'm happy and I love to work hard. And it's what gets my goat. It's what gets me going. And if I don't do that, I would be depressed. So for me, this is my thing. And you do not want to surround yourself with people that are constantly going to put you at their level. You need to uphold your level to a whole different standard. And the reason why I say that is because you need to put yourself with people who are better than you, who excel more than you do. Actually, you should probably put yourself around a lot of people who are fucking cocky. And the reason why I say that is because it will change your outlook on who you are, where you are, and who you surround yourself with. So, as Gary Vee would say, you need to add in one person in your life who's cocky and has way more than you do in your friendship circle, and you need to lose one friend that is not benefiting you. That is huge in your success in life. Number 2, what does my health look like in 2021? So this year I have really dove in deep into my health just from competing. I put a lot of wear and tear on my body, a lot of supplements, things like that to get me ready for shows. And now that I'm in my 40s, I really want to make sure that my health is on point, especially if I'm still going to be competing. I want to make sure that I'm healthy. And so this year has definitely been about my health, but I want you to think of what you want your health to look like by the beginning of 2021. Because your health is everything. It is your mindset. It is everything. If you eat a bunch of garbage, if you eat a bunch of carbs, all of that shit mentally is going to embed in your brain. It is what will make you or break you. So if there's a pattern and you want to get over that pattern and you want to become healthy and you want to become your own advocate for your health, the only person that can do it is you. Nobody else is going to tell you what the fuck to do. It's if you have that drive to do it or not. So if you write it down and you make yourself accountable for it, that means that every day you need to write down exactly what your meals are, how much water you've done, what your exercises are. And honestly, if you don't know where to start, I highly recommend 75 Hard. It is a great standpoint for people who are just starting their fitness. So that's number 2. Number 3 is, what does my business look like in 2021? So think about it. What do you want your business to look like when you start the next year? So I know a lot of business are struggling right now. People are having a lot of issues with everything going on. But honestly, what can you do to think outside the box to get your business to the point of where you want it by 2021, January 1st? And for me, that has definitely been Kevin and I's main focus this year, is diving in deep with the business. And our electrical company will be, I am sure it will be by January 2020 in the beginning, we will be looking at 3 other states. So we have big goals, but we also have them written down, and we also have procedures in place of where we want to go. And if you didn't listen to my last podcast, I suggest that you do, because it does give you some really good feedback on how to write things down and to prioritize them. So the next question is, what does my mindset look like in 2021? So this is going to go with everything. This is going to go with your health. It's going to go with your business, and it's going to go with who you surround yourself with. That is going to be your mindset. If you wake up negative every day, and let me tell you, I have weeks where I wake up negative. And when I do that, I stick on some like major motivational kick me in the ass morning podcasts or YouTubes. It depends on what day it is. If I'm a little emotional, maybe I'm going to be starting my period, I might put on something a little bit more sentimental than, real as fuck from, Andy. So your mindset is pretty much all of the components of what I'm talking about. So the next question is, what does my financials look like in 2021? My opinion to you is, well, I can say opinions are like assholes. So my suggestion to you is, whatever your mindset is, your business is going to look like, your health is going to look like, and the people you surround yourself with, that is going to be your financials. So that is why all 5 of these questions are highly important. So my homework to you this week, sit down and journal these 5 questions and your answers to it. And my suggestion is to make an accountability partner for this. Find a person that is on your same level that wants these things in their life, and make your guys' self accountable. With each one of these, it is due by January 1st, 2021, and you should be setting goals monthly to see where you're at for each one of these questions. So with that, I hope that this podcast totally encouraged you to kick some ass this week. I hope that I gave you some huge nuggets, which I think are actually super helpful for a lot of people. A lot of what I have on my podcast, I have on my social media. So you can check me out on my IG, Instagram, or my Facebook. And with that said, you guys, have a fabulous fucking week. Thanks for turning in this week. I hope that you thoroughly enjoyed this episode, and I hope you're feeling stronger mentally and physically and ready to kick some ass. As we navigate new society norms, business and beauty breakthroughs, make sure to always ask yourself, what the fuck is beauty to me? And know that's all that really matters. If you love this content today, make sure to subscribe, rate, and review. Follow me and get more info on how to work with me at jencarrasco.com. You can also find me on all of your favorite social media platforms. Now just remember, stay mentally tough.